Hey everybody, it's Amy from Yosoboho. Welcome back to a Tuesday video. I have with me my favorite person in the world.
Hello everybody.
Irf. This is our Valentine's Day haul, right? So we were out. This is what I got for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna make everybody very jealous. I got breakfast made for me. I got to pick what we were doing for the day, which of course meant...
She's the boss, so wherever she wants, she
thrifting. It meant thrifting. We went to the bins and we went to a Goodwill, two Goodwills. So we'll do the bins today and then we'll do the Goodwills on Thursday. Does that work? Work for you?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And I also got dinner. On top of that, I got a seafood dinner. And flowers and a
You know, they only lasted for a day because I killed them, freeze them to death.
Okay, he left the flowers in the truck, so they didn't. Yeah, they didn't survive very well.
But I tried to surprise them, but I was trying to hide them.
They were beautifully frozen to begin with.
I was trying to hide them from her.
Yeah,
in the truck, but I should have brought them in the basement.
You did surprise me though, because I had no idea. I mean, it was like my day, and it was awesome. And then all of a sudden, there was roses and flowers and cards and everything too. I know you killed them, but it's okay. They were beautiful for
not only the flowers got killed, but the balloon only lasted a few days.
Oh yeah, but that's okay.
The helium was gone.
That's okay. I appreciated all of it. It was an amazing day. And the best part of it is we went thrifting and we found some really cool stuff. We acted stupid like we normally do in the store. And so let's start by showing you a little bit of the footage because we actually did capture some footage in the bins. So let me show you some of that and then we'll come back and show you what we found. All right, cool. Check it out. For those of you who are new to the bins or don't know what the bins are what we call the Goodwill outlet store, where they actually take everything that didn't sell as well as some overstock. So there's some things that hit these bins that have never seen a store shelf. But they take all of those things and they place them in these plastic bins and you get to get what you want by the pound. So in our Goodwill bins, it is $1.19 for most things, clothes, decor, those kind of things. Kitchen, glass, and ceramics, things that you would use in your kitchen, are 49 cents a pound. And books are 50 cents, furniture and stuff, other things are priced, you know, kind of as they put them on the floor. But ours is basically $1.19 a pound. And here was my first find. Look at these. These are like two just not marked, plain old Santa boots. They're really nicely made. They're nice and they have a good weight to them. And they're so sweet looking. I'm trying to use non-cute words. I have a whole bunch from all of my viewers.
Okay.
So, these are sweet. What do you think?
That looks good to me.
Santa lost his boots and we got them. The nice thing about being there on Valentine's Day, besides being together, of course, was it was nice and relaxed. We weren't there early. We were there kind of in the middle of the day, and it was quiet. And I found this. This is a pretty neat piece. It is made in Japan. It has some really nice age to it. You can see it sat like on a stove, you know, like
it's been used.
Yeah, that's almost like some heat damage right there. It's not really crazed or anything though. It really still looks great. And this is perfect because you can use it for multiple spoons while you're cooking, you know?
Yes.
It's a spoon rest. I like it, and I think it's like hand painted and it's an older piece. You can hang it on the wall maybe when you're not using it, which is kind of cool. It's decorative. I liked it. As I mentioned, we got there kind of late. So I was really surprised to see this thing because it was in the box like this. And that always makes it easy for resellers to do shipping because it's in the its original styrofoam. And look how amazing it is. Of course, we looked it up and we found out it's worth money. This was the find of the day.
One of the best finds.
There was one thing that we haven't gotten to yet that I think is the find of the day. But this is the money-making find of the day, right? Department 56 makes some pretty good
Department
collectibles.
56.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I think he's called something like Catching Snow. When I looked him up, it's something like that. The last one sold, what did we see, for $50?
Yep.
Out
of the box.
One of them sold for $102 in early December of last year. One of them sold more recently for $50. And then there was an offer that was taken and it was probably somewhere around $40. Somewhere between $35 and $40. I was shocked because nobody even bothered with the box or to look it up. Obviously, we weren't there at the beginning of
Nope.
of the opening. We just walked in and yeah, he was sitting there waiting for us. He's so neat. Look at his little, he's neat. This is a piece you should look for. These Lassen collections, it's made by an artist called Christian Reese Lanson. That one had a big ding like somebody dropped it, but those resin pieces and that kind of art can be worth money. I think the last one that sold that was like that sold for about $29 or $30 back in November, but just something to keep your eye out for. There was some shiny pieces in there. Oh, a little shell bowl. And then I found these. And even though they were marked Big Lots, I picked them up. It looks like these were sold at Big Lots for $3. But who doesn't like corn?
I love corn.
I love corn. I think these will be pretty good to sell online. They're just, you know, a cut in half corn on the cob. Do you know there's a group on Facebook that's called Angry React to Corn?
I heard something like that.
Yeah, every time anybody posts anything about corn, they react angry to it. Like they hit the angry face button and then they talk about like, that's horrible. It's hilarious. That's it. Just some corn, salt and pepper shakers, and they're nice. We've really enjoyed going over to the bins now, just because they're so organized and so clean. It's not chaos. I always pick up those kind of flower arrangements. Sometimes the flowers themselves are beautiful, but I always look to see what vessel it's in because you never know. I think that was maybe like a pick, like a water pick. Oh yeah, and then I found this guy. He was so funny looking. Look at his hair. I couldn't read what that said, but I decided since it was Easter coming up, I'd get him. This guy has hair, like little feather hair. And he's got like a decent weight to him, and he's signed, but I don't know. Can you tell what that says?
I have no idea.
Somebody created him. We don't know who. I'm going to have to do an image search or try and find where he came from. But he's perfect for Easter, and he's so unique with that little mohawk, feather mohawk. Uh-oh. I lost one of his hairs. It's a little cute little bud vase for Valentine's Day. Made by Hallmark. Not a lot of value there. Some are probably $4 to $6. This was a neat color. The sticker said Royal Art Glass. But you could see by the bottom it was modern and kind of sloppy. Oh, and then I found this. This is a piece of Corelle Gemco jar. I like this. I liked it because it has the spoon still in it, which is cool. What would you put in there?
Sugar.
Sugar?
Sugar. Because you're my
sugar.
Because you're my sugar, baby.
You would put me in there?
Yeah.
It's made by Gemco. Gemco. I did look these up. They do pretty well. I think I could probably, you know, make $8 or $10 on it. Again, in the bins, not paying very much. I love that it's, you know, nice and clean and looks great and has that spoon in there. I would put, I don't know, I would put a condiment in there. Like if we were going to have a picnic, I'd put some mustard or something in there.
Or ketchup.
Or ketchup. Ooh, some homemade ketchup. That would be yummy. They kind of separate out all of the breakables. In a little bit, you'll see the bins that are full of just everything. The kind that you have to kind of crawl through. Plastics and papers and all kinds of stuff. But these bins over here, they're so organized now. But they're all basically breakables. Except this guy. He's not breakable. I don't know how he got over here. I saw this guy's face and it is so adorable. And then I touched it and I was like, no way. Feel this. Did you feel this?
Ooh.
It's so soft. It's like, it's literally like a big cotton ball. And he's got this cute little tail. It's a cute little butt. I have no idea what I'm going to do with him. I don't know. I don't know if he's even worth selling on eBay. I just couldn't leave him in there. He spoke to me and I said, yes, I got you. And so I grabbed him. Oh, look, it's another critter. Anybody who's been watching knows I have my eyes on all the deer this year. Isn't he awesome? He's got this little bell. Well, the thing was, too, he had really bad water damage. And I don't know if you're going to see it in the clips. But I did kind of scrub him and get some of that off. And then I decided it looks cool with the little speckles. Mm-hmm. So even though that is damage, it gives him a little bit of age and character, I think. He's got this little prancy prance going on. I would say he would look really cool in a wreath or in some sort of vintage assemblage.
I think so.
I like him. I think he's great, and I'm glad that he cleaned up a little bit. Now we're in the bigger bins. These could have anything in them. This one has some 8-tracks. Irf's showing me some 8-tracks, some movies, just general, some games it looks like. And what is this? It looks like a dead... I'm trying to bring him back to life. Come on, little guy. You can make it. Come on. And I gave him a little, like, gecko...
CPR.
CPR, yeah. And then I flipped him over, and he was good. He was alive. There's something just really cool about him. And again, like the little sheep, I don't know if I could sell him. Maybe. He feels really cool. He's weighted really cool. He looks kind of, you know, alive, and I loved him. So
he looks like a gecko.
He's a gecko. So we saved him. My favorite thing was the book bins, because we found good stuff in the book bins, and we looked for a while because we found, remember we found like that one volume thing. Yes. It was like a Bible, but it was like in 7 or 8 volumes, and we looked through the entire bin for the one missing volume, and we couldn't find it. But we did find some other good stuff. One of the first things I spotted was this neat Dinner for Two Betty Crocker book. It was not in the best condition, but it's still great. This is so delightful. It's delightful. Look at it. It's new Dinner for Two. And what's the date in this one?
1964.
Look at this. It's so great. The illustrations are so great. 7-day sampler. Look at the photo. Look at their dishes. Oh my gosh. I love that. Betty Crocker cookbooks never, ever disappoint.
They don't lose value either.
No. Everybody looks for them. This is the Golden Book of Poetry. It's a reprint. It says Special Scott Forsman and Company Edition for the Invitations to Personal Reading Program. So it was these were like reprinted for some sort of reading program, and the reprint, I'm sure, just doesn't, you know, doesn't have any value. But I thought some of the illustrations, and this was the reason why I got it. Look at this illustration with the mermaids. I couldn't pass it up. I thought it was so great, and I was thinking I could maybe capture and use some of these older illustrations because they're so stinking. Don't say cute, Amy. They're so stinking. Give me a word.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. They're so stinking wonderful. Then I was completely delighted because I rarely find reference books in the store side of the Goodwill. I never imagined I'd find them in the bins. And look at this. No way. Hey babe. I need your eyes over here. I just found my second reference book. All right, these were my favorite finds of the day. Billy Buttons was a good find because he's worth some money. These, they're going into my collection. And that is a Popular Antiques reference guide. This is older. It was printed in 1977. Now, I don't use reference guides for values. I use reference guides for sight, like for looking through and seeing things that maybe I haven't seen before, things that I can look for out in the wild. So I'll look through here and I'll say, oh, if I ever saw this glass on a Goodwill shelf, I'm now gonna know, grab it. Because it's in an antique book and it's probably worth some money. You can't get on the computer. You can get on the computer and do research and learn, but you can't get on the computer and like thumb through a book and just consume, you know, and especially if it's a reference guide for a certain thing, like the other book I found. It's all about cookie jars, and how cool is that? This one was printed
1993.
Now, I'm sure it's a guide that has prices in it, right? Yeah. So like this right here, it says Humpty Dumpty unmarked, $95 to $110. This cookie jar right here. That right now, today, might be worth twice that, or it might be worth half of that. Like, all the prices change so much. You can't really trust a price guide, especially from 1993. However, if it was worth $1,000 in 1993, it's probably going to be worth still a lot of money. It might not be worth $1,000, or it might be worth way more than $1,000. But these are the kind of books that you pick up because you start to understand certain makes of them. Like if it's a California pottery, what it looks like, what a treasure craft pot like cookie jar looks like. You just start to like understand what to look for when you're out in the field. And that's important. That's why I love these. I love these reference guides. I'll share a picture of my shelf. It's totally full. I need to clear out another shelf because I've outgrown the one shelf that I have for my reference guides. But I use them all the time. I get them out all the time. I love, love, love having these books. That's the best thing we found. What was your favorite thing that we found?
Billy Buttons.
Billy Buttons? Oh, because
Yes.
he's worth money?
Yes.
And he's kind of not cute. Adorable. He's kind of adorable. Do you like going to the bins with me?
Because it's like a treasure. It's like a thrill finding different stuff.
Finding things that are worth money that you're paying.
Paying pretty much nothing for them.
Yeah, like $1 maybe. I know. That's why I love it too. And I think it's wonderful too that something like this, somebody is going to love to have an old, you know, vintage hand-painted spoon rest for their vintage kitchen, they're going to love this. And they're going to be able to find it on eBay, and it gets to live on, right? And I got to find it in the bins and save it, because the bins is one of the last stops before things like
right
this.
Into the landfill.
Yeah, before, especially hard goods, glass, ceramics and stuff, before they go towards the landfill. I think that's a big reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Did we get everything that we bought at the, yeah? That's everything
that
we found.
Covers it.
That covers it. That's everything we found on the Goodwill bin side. So on Thursday, we will show you what we found on the shop side, on the store side, because this particular Goodwill in Akron has two sides. Has like the discount side, the bin side, and then the store side. So Thursday we'll do a little haul video and a shop along on the store side, right? We found some cool stuff over there.
You did.
All right. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're taking care. Don't forget to
subscribe,
share out so that we can continue to grow the channel. Leave us a little comment below and hit the like button for us. All those things help so much. YouTube says yay.
Every little bit helps.
We'll share you out a little bit more if you have all those things going on. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. We're so close to 1,000. I'm hoping that maybe even by the time you're seeing this, we've hit it.
It'll be this week for sure. Mark my words. Yes.
Oh. Mark his words. It'll
Mark
be this
my
week.
Words. We'll hit 1,000.
Be this week. It's phenomenal and unexpected. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you watching.
Thanks for watching.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.